And we're back to another day, another read. So let's get straight to it. And if you're new here, hey, hello, my name is Dulce, and this is Alchemy of Knowledge, and I'll be your tarot reader. Today, I've just been seeing so many angelic numbers. It's not even funny. I've just been seeing billboards just talk to me, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go with the flow. So, major theme is very psychically in tune right now. There's just so many synchronicities, so much telepathic communication. You're just being able to read people's minds at this point. And sometimes, there's like a point in your life where you're like, nah, if I say this, they're going to think I'm crazy, or they're going to be like, nah, you really can't actually read my mind. But as of lately, you've been proving yourself that it's like, you're just picking up on people's thoughts, so just like that, like naturally, without even wanting to, it just happens. Okay, Spirit Guides for Aquarius is good. What do they need to know right now? Aside from the fact that a lot of psychic abilities are just being enhanced. So many downloads and messages. Spirit's letting you know there's a celebration coming through. There is a celebration. What is it? What about the celebration? Libra placements. This is for y'all. If you have Libra placements in your birth chart, hey, this is for you. I'm also seeing, like, for people that, you know, you're very Venusian, very balanced, very diplomatic. You like things to be fair. There's just a celebration in regards when it comes to, like, your partnerships. Or even with your relationship within your own self. They are letting you know they're congratulating you. Yes, because there's going to be a resolution here. There's going to be a resolve, like in regards to, like, you know, this justice that you've been seeking, a partnership, or just a balance in your life. There's just going to be like that balance that you find, like, oh, okay, now I can breathe. Now I can finally feel at ease and not overthink. Because I get the sensation like there's been something that has been weighing on you for quite some time, energetically, unconsciously, or consciously. And it's been leaving you kind of uneasy, and it's been stressing you out. You might have been, like, you know, probably projecting that outwardly towards other people, and, you know, maybe blaming them for the emotions that you're feeling within your own self. But it's because you have this other thing, this undercurrent happening behind your mind. And this has to do in regards to, like, something that needed to, like, be balanced out. You were dealt with some cards that, you know, really had you questioning yourself. The Spirit's like saying that, you know, the resolution was this timeline shift. Like, you shifted, you pivoted, and you're stepping into another timeline shift again. There is change on the horizon. But they're definitely asking you to cleanse yourself before you jump into this timeline. You don't want to carry any old energy into this new beginning. Like, be very intentional here. Especially when it comes to your partnerships, your relationships, or the way that you connect with people. Like, you really want to keep it at, like, you know, at a good, what's it called? What's that word? I want to say, like, good terms when it comes to your partnerships. This could be with work, friendships, relationships, even your family, you know, your community. Like, you don't want to be burning any bridges here. And you might be carrying a lot of energy, like, in regards to, like, to these connections. Like, you've been carrying a lot. So this is why Spirit's also guiding you, like, hey, cleanse yourself. I shit you fucking not. I've been pulling a lot of cleansing, so it's just, like, too much energy on you. Again, egg cleanse. There might be people not wishing you the best. But again, as long as you have your intentions pure, as long as you're focusing on the good, all that noise and negativity can't ever affect you. It cannot impact you because it can't reach you. You're not even at that vibration, and you're not even acknowledging it. So this is just a reminder, like, you know, stay pure, stay intentional, and just keep your eyes focused on the goal. There is an ending happening here. There is, like, a complete, like, I'm not saying like a cycle ending, but just a complete death. I'm getting, like, you know, when a collector is here coming to, like, collect what is due. Like, there's just something that's been due, and there's just this ending that needed to just finally collapse. So that way you can finally close that chapter. So you can finally, like, say, I can finally start my new beginning. And it's not like you couldn't start your new beginning, but this was kind of like holding you down in a specific sense. But this is also helping you make room. Because whatever like that's been like weighing on you energetically, consciously or unconsciously, you know, this thing has been taking up too much space in your energetic field, and it's been blocking some of your blessings and creating blockages. So the moment that you finally let go of this and call it quits, call it a day, that's when everything's going to happen. It's going to manifest in real time at a faster rate. I don't know why, but I keep hearing quicksand. So I don't know. Maybe quicksand could be very significant for you. That's just a random word that just popped in my mind. Yeah. I'm also seeing like, you know, there is like a specific ending in regards to what comes like, you know, what you used to deem a pleasure. So things that used to make you feel good. This could be like anything in regards to your five senses, or you in the way that you interact in the 3D worlds. Also in regards to like how you indulge. And I'm also seeing like you are literally like, this death that's going to help you level up. Especially when it comes to your self-worth and your value. Like you're realigning yourself with values that are like at a higher caliber. And especially at a caliber where you want to head at when in regards to your higher self. Because your higher self knows the way. And you already know that you're not here to settle. You're not here to be dimming yourself down for anybody. You're not here to be anybody's walking mats. You know that you're meant for more and greater things. So it's going to take some work. But that work has to do with you letting go. Point blank period. Like you got to let this go. You can't be holding on to things. It's kind of like, you know, like those people that are hoarding like their clothing that they had like since they were little babies, or they were kids, or they were teenagers, and it's because of the memories. Yeah, that's great and all, but it gets to the point where like you overcrowd that closet, or you overcrowd those drawers. What do you gotta do? Carrying all that stuff. What if something happens here? Like, what are you gonna do with all that stuff, all that baggage? It's just going to blow up in your face at some point, or it's going to like eventually zap you out of your own energy. Have you ever been in a crowded room and you just felt so drained and you're just like, I feel like unmotivated. I don't want to do anything. That's exactly what this thing is doing to you. So this is why Spirit's like saying, let this shit go. Let whatever possessions, you know, are bringing these kind of memories or emotions out of you go. Because it's time to finally let go of this version of yourself. Especially because you're starting a new beginning. A new beginning, a new structure, a new foundation. Especially in the way that how you self-express, the way that you hold yourself, the way that you take care of yourself, and the way that you make yourself feel good in all regards. And I don't know why the song like The Climb by Miley Cyrus just keeps popping up in my mind. So there's been a mountain that you've been trying to climb for quite some time. It's been feeling very challenging, very heavy. What's that word? I'm like out of work, so it's kind of like a little bit, but I'm like pushing through. I'm trying to think of the specific word. I'm just gonna go with persevering. You've just been persevering through, you know, whatever the world has been throwing at you, and you're just saying, nope, I gotta go, I got a mission, and I'm gonna go for it, and no one's stopping me. Like, ain't nobody getting in the way. And this is why Spirit's like saying, like, we're blessing you up, because you're a lucky duck. You attract a lot of abundance, you attract a lot of like opportunities, and you need to realize that already. Like, you are an abundant soul, an abundant individual. Like, I can already tell you're already manifesting things without even realizing it, and that's why you're having like specific thoughts, specific emotions, or even just premonitions. But it's because like you already are manifesting the thing that you very much want. And also to be very mindful of, you know, not manifesting the wrong thing. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, I am. Yes, you. The one across the camera, I'm calling you out. Like, be very mindful of what you're thinking and entertaining, especially emotionally, because your emotions are very, like, energetically charged. So you don't want to be manifesting more of the wrong thing. Think about, like, Abraham Hicks when she talks about, like, the vortex. Like, you want to be in the vortex as much as you can, because that is, like, the infinite portal to a lot of possibilities and realities in your manifestation. So the more that you want to feel good, keep focusing on that and keep setting that intention of, like, experiencing that more, so that way you can increase it. And then I hear a law of attraction, so you're attracting yourself a new life. I'm telling you, you're starting a new beginning. Ain't that a shocker? And then here like this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Gotta let the light shine right through. Demi Lovato. I think this is me. But this is like from a song from Camp Rock from a Disney movie. It's pretty much saying like cleanse yourself. Cleanse your aura. Cleanse your energy field. You got too much going on here. Too much noise. You're stepping into this new life. You want to come in clean. Literally. You want to come in clean and pure and intentional. Because there is a major purge happening here. I'm seeing Scorpio placements being very significant here. I'm seeing 8th house placements. And I'm just seeing so many transformations happening for you. You're just facing a lot of darkness. But this darkness is really what's going to lead to your stability. Like, it may feel chaotic right now. And a lot of, like, roller coasters. And a lot of just, like, ah. But it's like, no, there's a great purpose as to why we're making you experience this. So that way you can learn what peace and calm really is. And to know what chaos actually is. And to differentiate when to purge things out and when to, like, retain things. I'm seeing both sister signs. I'm seeing Taurus placements being very significant here. And Scorpio, both being the sister signs. Taurus being an earth sign and Scorpio being a water sign. So we got both. Emotions and stability. There has to be a structure right there. There has to be a balance between both. And it's always a yin and yang. One cannot coexist with the other. There's a specific reason why they're sister signs. Duh. They're both fixed signs, so don't get too fixated on things. It might be challenging, but Spirit's really asking you time to release. And whenever they push you to release something, it's for a greater purpose. And it's just because you're leveling up. And just to let you know, you're very psychic, you're very intuitive, especially if you have 8th house placements here, like you're very in touch with the other realm. So you might be seeing a lot of shadow. A lot of people's darker sides that normally they'll be able to hide to the normal human eye, but you're able to see past that shit. So this is just teaching you a lesson of like, you know, yes, you're able to see this in people, but try looking deep within your own self and see as to how you're able to recognize that within the other person. So that way you can stop manifesting these kind of individuals, and so that way you can heal that shadow aspect of yourself. And if you're experiencing a specific emotion or a thought, really ask yourself the question like, okay, where did this originally originate from? And what is actually triggering this emotion and thought out of me? I don't know why, but vampires are very significant in my head. So you might be into vampires. You might be dressing up as a vampire for Halloween. Be mindful of energetic vampires now that I'm thinking about it. You might be very radiant right now and people are just wanting to zap your energy. So be careful, okay? There is incoming news happening here. Spirit's like saying like, just allow things to come naturally. Do not force anything. Trust in the knowing that speaks without the words. So there's just like an inner knowing that's happening here. So just listen to your intuition. Let things unfold naturally. Because the truth is going to reveal itself at its own time. Don't do anything here, okay? There might have been something or a situation or a specific thing that you've been wanting or seeking answers from. Spirit's like saying like, you're getting your answers, but you're going to have to wait here, okay? There's a reason why they want you waiting. Like, there's just, I don't know why, but you're going to get something cinematic or a fiasco, a show, something out of this. Or this could just be like, you know, something like very smooth and subtle that you're going to be like, damn, like I had to see that. It doesn't have to be all bad. It could actually be a blessing in disguise. Yes, because you're going through a resurrection. Like, you are rising. You went from the ashes because you killed this version of yourself and you're ascending. So just you watch. Just watch. And I think I posted like a few days ago about a phoenix. Like, in order for you to rise and ascend, you have to go through the burning. So you're burning away this old version of you, these layers of yourself that, you know, were hindering you, were holding you back, keeping you in a box, kept you in these old paradigms. And you're just transmuting all of this into power, success, fame, and just so much momentum into your next timeline, to be honest with you. Because you're hitting a major transformation. I'm excited for you. You have no idea. Especially when it comes to your relationships. You might be manifesting a new relationship here. Spirit just say follow your intuition. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? Now, if this reading resonates, it resonates. And if it doesn't, leave it at the window. Do not force it. I'll see you back in divine timing. And again, listen to your intuition. I'm letting you know off the bat. If the last reading I posted the other day does not click, I don't know what else, but here I am to let you know, listen to your intuition. You're spot on. You're not tripping. You're not overthinking. You're not overanalyzing. Like, you're not crazy. But whatever you're picking up, you're right. You're right, but let the divine unfold this slowly. Okay? With further ado, I wish you a great rest of your day, and thank you for tapping in. And it's been a pleasure being your tarot reader. Bye.